Because it was so hard to get. Wicked, that was his name. Oh, Wicked. I mean, I'm sure I interacted with him once or twice. Got any tips for tanks? Do you remember? Oh no, you probably wouldn't, because I think they'd shut the Foundry down for Mod 15. But did you ever run any Foundry missions? My God, the dragons are up. Look at that. Oh no, they're not. Yeah, they are. We'll run the dragons real quick since I'm that bored. How much time's left? Hang on, I lost you. Okay, so the Foundry was yeah, they might have done that with the nerf on the bosses, but the Foundry was you could go in and create your own dungeons. Yeah, your own. Not sorry, you're more correct than I am. More like missions than dungeons, but you could stick a dungeon thing on the end. Some of them were hysterical, and you could tip people that made them. Where the hell am I? You could tip the people that made them with AD. Some of them were so goddamn funny. My favorite was the one. The party was it was a wizard, a rogue, um, probably a barbarian, a cleric, and a tank. And whatever you were, they took like whatever class you were, they took that class out, and it was you and the other four in an adventuring party. And at one point, you get trapped by whatever the enemy boss was. Oh, go away! And where the hell are my dragon potions? So you get trapped by the whatever the monster was, and you're all sitting around in this pit in a cave somewhere. And the next part of the quest is you have to talk to every member of your party, and every member of the chat that comes back, what the guy wrote was basically everything nasty that any class ever said about any other class. Like you talk to the barbarian, he's sitting there bitching about lazy tanks that don't know where to stand, and you talk to the cleric, and they're bitching about DPS, always bouncing like or rogues maybe. They're bouncing all over the place and they're impossible to heal. And then you talk to the DPS and they're bitching about the healers don't heal enough. And oh my God, it was hysterical. But and it was really cool. Like as opposed to having like it was Neverwinter's answer to having people mod the game. It was so much fun. There were some really good missions in there, but they just couldn't they didn't have the money coming in to throw the resources at it. Yeah, that pretty much sums it all up. Like that was the whole thing, but all they played out over like 10 minutes, so it was just long enough to have some fun with. And you'd want to run it over and over again because they'd say something stupid about another class the next time you go in, so it was totally worth doing. But I missed that. There were some really creative guys that came out with some really fun stuff in there. And then the first nail in the coffin was people started exploiting it for drops when they had I don't know, things like whenever the packages drop events. I'm trying to remember what the hell's what because we don't see them too much anymore. And I think the icosahedron stone was one of the rewards for creating Foundry content, and then the other one was the book imp. But they folded those back into the game. You can get them any place. There's no invincible frames. Not sure what you mean. Explain, please. I can't remember the last time I got to solo the dragons in here. No, it's a slow day when. Ah, okay. Well, then I definitely don't want to. I don't want to play WoW then, because if I can't dodge roll, I don't know. Have to learn to play another class. Oh my god. I can't even learn to play the classes in this game. Evasion. It's, what is it, like a wig and a false mustache? So you can sneak past. Oh, nice. Somebody was in stream reminding me about that'd be funny though. Hey, there's a cool thing in here that I never knew you could do before. Look at this. This was one of the Halloween costumes. I think this is last year's Halloween costume. And you can wear it. I didn't know, but you can wear it and your armor goes over it, which I didn't know you could do. Wait for it to cool down. Come on, baby. Look at this. Now you see me? Now I'm a wolf. Now I'm a flying wolf. Kill dragon, right, okay. That's cool. Is there actually dodging animation, or do you just basically stand still? I even have the right. Even know what companion I got on. That's cool. Somebody was reminding me way back at the start of the game, because rogues used to kick ass in PvP and piss everybody off and send barbarians away crying. Tell me they didn't kill the other one. Oh, good. Actually, I have an alt named Herald of Tiamat. Because, you know, the Heralds of Tiamat. His name is Harold, and it's from Tiamat. Ah, okay. I must look into World of Warcraft. It's one of those things I never jumped on the bandwagon back in the day. Even when it was hot as all giddy up, I just never did. I don't know why. Oh, I was playing Star Trek Online at the time, I think. Why am I so stunned? There we go. I like good girl. You gotta hand it to, like, everything else aside, gotta hand it to the Neverwinter devs. The graphics are great in here. Like the artwork they did on putting together the zones is just awesome. To the point where everyone complains when they recycle something and do a half-ass job on it. Five dragons up, five dragons down. Don't mess with the big nose, dragon. And the cry of now what?